The new Overwatch season is here, and with it came absolutely zero changes to Genji, which I believe is absolutely unfair. This character has been watered down for so long, and it hurts my heart because I'm very passionate about this hero. This hero is probably why I still or have put as much time into the game as I have, and I love Genji to death, and it's sad to see him in his current state. He has been power clipped by so many other heroes, and it honestly doesn't even feel worth playing Genji anymore because what's the point if you put hours into perfecting your craft on Genji just for some other hero to play at 10% and just easily outmatch anything you can do? Like, look at Vendetta, dude. Vendetta is so brain dead and strong, and she takes 5% of the skill it takes to play Genji. So, in this video, I'm going to rant about the changes that Genji needs because I am a Genji tactician. I know my Genji. I put a ridiculous amount of hours into this hero, and I believe all of these are completely reasonable and understandable changes. Let's get right into it. First of all, we're going to start with Shuriken damage. Now, it's currently 27, which is extremely lackluster. That was already lackluster before the Season 9 health changes, which gave everyone extra health. So Genji needs either 28, 29, or I'd say even 30 Shuriken damage to actually stand a chance in this modern era of Overwatch because things have changed. People are better at the game now. There's so many different strong, powerful abilities in the game and just more powerful heroes in general. These Overwatch 2 heroes have no weaknesses anymore, okay? Genji still has weaknesses, the same that he's had since his inception. Now, secondly, we're going to get into Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade it's not 2017 anymore. People aren't scared of Genji Blade anymore. People can aim now. People are good at the game, okay? It's not a matter of skill anymore. It's just a matter of how weak and vulnerable Genji is during Dragon Blade. It hits for 110 damage. Vendetta overhead crit hits for more than that, and it can be spammed pretty much. That is absolutely ridiculous. It needs to go for 125 because at 110, it takes 3 swings on a squishy to get a kill, and that's if they're not being healed. And a lot of characters have self-heal these days. And not only that, you're standing in somebody's face point blank for 3 seconds and you expect not to die, especially when you yell, Ryujin no Kawakure! And the whole team's looking at you. It doesn't matter if you get behind them. Blade damage needs to be 125. This is 2 swing on a squishy that's not being healed. And it also brings back an important breakpoint with Nano Blade and damage boost for Mercy. It brings a swing dash with damage boost or Mercy. People aren't just standing still, scared, panicking, the sleeps. Everybody has movement abilities now. That's just, some examples I could think of off the top of my head. Now, let's move on to Dash. Dash is completely fine. It's meant to engage, disengage, and just finish off low targets. You can leave it at 50 damage. That's fine. Now let's move on to Deflect. Deflect, I don't know why they nerfed the cooldown on it, especially when Genji still has the same counters he had since his inception, right? Beam. Like you can just beam through Deflect. And not only that, Deflect is optional to shoot. You don't have to shoot Deflect. I don't understand why they would nerf the cooldown of that. I don't know anybody who was complaining about Genji Deflect. So please go ahead and revert that cooldown to 8 seconds. I've had the muscle memory of 8 seconds for so long now. That's gotten me killed so many times. So please revert that, Blizzard. There was no need for that. Now I have one last change I'd like to see made. And do you guys remember the first set of perks that Genji got when perks were first released? The cybernetic agility perk. I don't exactly remember the name right now because it's been a while, but I would love to see that perk added into his basic kit. There's a lot of movement creep in the game now, and that was honestly a pretty good perk, and I hate to see it just vanish from the game. I feel like it could definitely be added into his default kit. Let me know what you guys think about these changes, especially if you're an avid Genji player like me. And thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate you guys. Take care.